Hey, hello. My name is Andres Cavada Mendoza, and this is the W06 final project part 2 with the last two collections in Crud operations, authorization, and testing. Right. I'm working on this project on my own. I don't have access to Microsoft Teams, so I cannot get in touch with my teammates to work on this. So I was allowed to work this on my own. So all the contributions are things that I created, right? And well, I will show you authorization and all the uh, all four collections with the operations and also error handling, right? So let me show you first. I got my code on GitHub. I'm using this GitHub app to authorize. I got all the store in MongoDB I got for collections, order, product, suppliers, and users. And I got everything ready on render. So if I go click here, um, actually I'm logged out. So let me show you real quick. If I go to API, that's the most important things are post, put, and delete. And for in all four collections, this is blocked if you are not authorized. I will get this error message. Right, unauthorized, please log in. But what I can do is to get all users. This is ready for that's so you can get information but not create a new one, update a new one, or delete an existing one. So let me show you real quick. Same message if I try this out. And it will be the same if I try to delete an existing. Uh, this is a valid ID and it's on my database, but it's not. I'm not authorized to to delete this. It's working on users and products. I can get all of them, right? But I cannot create, update, or delete. Let me show you real quick. Same message, unauthorized. Let's log in. Um, I got a valid ID, but I don't have access to this, and I don't have access to delete it, right? Now try, and it's working for the second collection. The third one is the same. I can get all of them, but I cannot create a new one. I don't have access. Now try. I cannot um, update an existing one. I don't have access, right? Unauthorized. And I cannot delete. Okay, execute. Same thing. Message is unauthorized. Please log. And for the last one, suppliers, I can get all of the suppliers, right? I get a list right here, but I cannot create a new one, post a new one, get an unauthorized message. I cannot update and get an same error message, unauthorized, and I cannot delete. Okay, execute this, unauthorized, please look. Okay, now if I want to do all of these things, what I need to do is go to login, all right? And I will get, I will be asked to authorize my GitHub user, and now I'm logged in as my GitHub user. All right, so now if I go back again to API docs, I will have access to all of these things, okay? And let me show you real quick. I can still get all of them, but now I can create. And well, I got also validation on this part. For the validation, all the fields are required. Okay, so if I try with an empty string and any of this or and all of this, I will get an error message saying that every single field, username, email, password, all is required. All right, so it's false. The validation failed. What's your name? Email, password, all are required. Okay. So if I go and now get all the correct things, I can get the user created successfully. Okay. Let me grab the ID to then update this. Okay, I can get the one that I just created is Alice Wonder. If I go here and go to users, the database is updated. The last one is Alice Wonder. Okay, and I can now update this. Same thing, validation is present in here. So if I remove, let's say this one, I will get an error message saying that this is required. Love. Okay, and also other things like the format of the email password must be at least 6 characters. Right, so now I will get this wonder updated, and now it will let me do it, right? And the code is different. If I go back to the database and update this, the name should be updated to um, Alice Wonder updated. Okay, so it's working. And well, let me go back here with the ID again. And now if I go and delete this one, again, it's validated. If I remove one character, I will get an error message. Okay. If I get all of the things, but an ID that is not an existing one, I will get an error message, right? User not found. But if I delete the existing ID, it's not now it was allowed. And if I refresh this one, Alice Wonder updated should be deleted from the database. So now the last part of this is Sarah instead of Alice. Okay, so for this, the first one, user is working as expected. Okay, next one for products, I can get all of them, right? Uh, for this collection, I got 7 or more fields. So this is one of the collections that I created for this. And again, I can now create a product. I'm authorized to do it, but I got error handling. Like for example, right here, I got weight that it is a number, right? And all of the other fields are required. So if I remove this and get this not as a just a number, I will get an error message saying that the name field is required and weight must be a number, right? So if I um add just the number, well, let me get this back, and now wireless headphones will be successfully created. Okay, and well, I can get this one that I just created, and it will be the same. It's plus right here, wireless headphones. If I go back and go to products, the last product added right here should be wireless headphones. And the previous one is coffee maker, right? So again, I have access to this. Let me grab the ID, and if I try to update this now, I will be ready for this. But if I remove any of this and weight is not a number, I will get same error, right? Price must be a number, stock must be a number, this field is required, weight must be a number. So I got validations on all of them, and also this all of these are required. So will be the same thing. Okay, this is a number, and I will add update. At the end, execute this, and the code is, if it is successful, this will change to wireless headphones updated if I refresh my database. Okay, so the last one, wireless headphones updated. And same thing, validation. Now I get access to delete this, but if I try with an existing ID, I will get an error message. If I try with the IDs that is not matching in the database, I will get a different error message. And if I get the correct one, I'm authorized to do it. So the code is that it is okay. And if I refresh this wireless headphones will be deleted. And the last uh, part of this collection will be coffee maker. So let me just refresh this page and it is deleted, right? Coffee maker is the last part. Now let me jump to orders. I got access to all of them, right? I get a list of orders. I can now create a new one and it will be the same. I get validations, all fields are required, and the number should be an exact uh, match, right, with the number. If I add something different and get an empty string, I will get error message saying that customer ID is required and total amount must be a number. So now it is a number. This is okay if I execute this or to create it, right? So let me grab this ID, get the single one is wireless headphones and gaming mouse, right? If I go to orders, the last one will be that exact thing, right? The products are wireless headphones and a gaming mouse. Okay, so let me put the ID and try to update this one. It's the same thing. I got same validations, all fields required. Things with total amount must be a number. If I go and add whatever in here and now remove this one with an empty string, it will say total field is required, total amount still must be a number. And then delete this, and I will set this status updated. Again, execute this. And now the code is okay, saying it's okay. So the status will be different now. If I remove this, it will add the status data. Okay, it's the same two products, wireless headphones and a gaming mouse. And now for the last part of this collection is to delete. Again, I got access, but if I get also error message, right? It's failing to delete the order with removing one character, changing for non-existing, saying that it's not found, and if I go back and get the right one, I will get the now the code is saying that it is okay, and this will be deleted. Now the last one should be this one. Tablet and stylus with the canceled status should be the last part of this collection. Now, and it is deleted, the status is canceled, and tablet and stylus is the last one. All right, and let me now give to the last part that it is suppliers. I can get all of them. You get a list in here. Again, for this collection, I got 7 or more fields. So now I'm authorized. I can create this one, and also I got error handling on this. Let me again. I got some numbers and all these fields are required. So let me just remove this one and add anything in here. So if I execute this, it will say email field is required, rating must be a number, right? So, and it is the same thing, right? Company is a required thing. If I delete this, and country is also the contact person. It's also required whatever I am missing this. I'm getting the error message, right? Contact person is required, country, company, all of this I require, right? So now if I go and create everything right, I will get the successful message. Okay, and I can go and get this one. Supplier is, yeah, tech distributors. And well, if I go to the database to suppliers, the last one should be tech distributors. All right, so um, let me grab the ID and try to update this. Same thing, validations. If I try here and delete any of these ones, I will say all one are required, right? All of them are required. Even rating that it is a number is required. So I will get a long list saying this: name, contact person, phone, email, address, country, company, rating. All these fields are required. So now if I go back and add the correct things, and I can add at the end of this updated the same thing and execute this. The code now is different. The database it should add the thing that I use. Um, update, right? Tick, update. It's working. And the last part is to delete this one, right? Now I'm authorized to do it. But again, I got error handling. If I remove one character, I will get an error message saying that it's failed to delete the supplier. If I try with a non-existing ID, I will get the supplier not found. And if I get the right ID and execute this, I'm authorized and the code says that it is deleted. So this tech distributors will be deleted if I refresh the database. Right, so it's deleted now. And with this, I got all the CRUD operations with all four collections. Get all, post, get a single one, put and delete. And if I go and well, log out, okay, I will get an error message, a new message saying that I'm logged out. And again, if I go to API docs, now I will have access just to this one. I can get all of the things, but I cannot create, update, or whatever it is, right? Unauthorized again. So for the last part, I'm not completely sure how this test works on GitHub. So let me show you real quick on Visual Studio. Sorry. Uh, let me just, I got everything right here in my local. Let me just run all of the tests that I got for this project. And I got, uh, okay, all four of them, right? For every single um, collection, order, suppliers, user, products, I got four tests to get single, to if the order is not found, to return the error, and if the database, if I got a database error, also it's working on this. So I got four tests in every single collection, and all of them are okay, right? For past, for collections, and I got 4 tests on each one, so 16 total. Okay, and that's it. That's all for this one. Required for the second part of the my final project, right? Well, thank you.